Hello, boxers and boxing fans. I'm a little late getting to the Oleksandr Usyk versus Anthony Joshua rematch. I did make a video Friday, the day before the fight, talking about the predictions of the fight and the previews, the Robert Garcia factor, what we could expect from Anthony Joshua and what we could expect from Oleksandr Usyk. The fight went pretty much as I thought it was going to go and as I said it would go, other than the fact that I predicted Usyk would win by TKO or KO rounds 7 through 10. I think we were headed that way, and I think it likely would have happened. But give credit to Anthony Joshua because he went to the body. He certainly went to the body in the 9th round. I think he zapped what the energy he needed, the precious reserves that Usyk would need to sit on those punches and to get Anthony Joshua out of there. Secondly, it made him a little less inclined to sit on those punches in front of Joshua because he was afraid of a counter punch. Downstairs or getting ripped to the liver like Joshua was really zeroing in on. Early in the fight, Joshua showed us that he was willing to catch and counter and go straight to Usyk's body. He was really trying to kill those feet or kill those legs. But as far as Usyk, he certainly adapted to everything that Joshua threw him and then some. It was a clinic for the most part. I don't think it was a close fight. Though that Joshua did fight well in certain pockets, he was certainly aggressive in terms of putting some punches together and really trying to hurt Usyk. But Usyk being what he was and what he is, that the southpaw advantages, the skills and the tactics that he uses, circling away from Joshua's right hand, trying to keep that right hand out of the game as much as possible. Though he did eat some hard right hands. But it was really Usyk playing tricks, using that lead hand, shooting the up jab, the in and out footwork, darting in and out, the head movement, the turning, just level changes, you name it, Usyk did it. But again, though, Joshua did, show himself in this fight. He fought much better in this fight than he has in recent fights, certainly than the first fight. He did show some bad intentions in there. He was trying to hurt Usyk. He's just not able to capitalize on some things, and he's just not able to, keep the hands moving and keep the feet moving and stay in that perpetual movement. Being big or whatever the case may be, as he said after the fight. It's just there's just some things that Joshua's just not. He's just never going to beat a fighter like Usyk, and we talked about that heading into this fight. The rematch. Usually the best fighter wins, or say the best boxer wins the rematch. Certainly, when you win a rematch, the other guy usually wins the match. The other guy usually wins the rematch, but he does it a little more dramatically, usually in a knockout. That's kind of why I went with the knockout in the round 7 through 10. I think Usyk is certainly capable of doing that, but I think the Robert Garcia factor did impact this fight, and I think it kept Joshua from getting probably a career-ending knockout. So hats off to him. But in any case, let's go ahead and jump into these highlights, and let's watch the fight together. All right. So we can see here that Usyk Joshua's working this body here. He's working it hard, really going downstairs and trying to invest here in these middle rounds to slow Usyk down so he can land that big right hand. So he's going back to the body. As I said in the intro here, this is what really saved him in these middle rounds, I believe. But we still have Usyk moving with great head movement. But those body shots are bothering Usyk. I don't know if it's like fight threatening, I guess you could say. But he noticed he's getting hit more. Those legs stop working when you start taking those body shots. Here you see Joshua getting aggressive. He's making the referee do his job here, hitting him on top of the head, trying to rough him up. And he should. This is a title fight. He's got a job to do. Usyk's got a job to do, and the ref's got a job to do. Make him do his job. Joshua's really trying to get him out of there. But he's almost punched himself out in the process. But his tank was a lot better. Now, this is the 10th round here. Usyk coming back on like in the early rounds with the level changes, the in and out movement, stepping back hook. And look at that turn. He slips and turns away from Joshua's right hand. Typical southpaw stuff. Takes an awkward angle there. Lands a left hook around. See, another left hook. But Usyk's not quite as sharp. He's fighting, but his tank is a little low, and it's because of those body shots. As I said, I really maintain that Joshua saved himself this fight from getting stopped here. but Usyk still got enough. He's got good instincts, great footwork. And as I said, he's a southpaw. He's been doing this a long, long time. Look, those are just arm punches going through the zone. Look, downstairs, he's not really sitting on anything, but they ain't exactly pity-pat shots either. Again, nice body work by Joshua. Showing some good evil intentions in there. Look at it again. This is later in the 10th, and I think almost into the 11th. We're already at this part of the fight. And Joshua's still trying to get Usyk out of there. Usyk with the head movement, rolling the shoulders. Don't panic. That up jab. That's like the 4th time he's landed that. There's nice little jabs there. So we already see an improved Joshua in this fight. Much improved Joshua. The Robert Garcia factor turned out to be a factor. Nice shots. Look at it. Just not panicking, not loading up. Just land your shots. Bring your hands through the zone. Just let them flow. Keep him off of you. And there's a hard right hand by Joshua. Usyk backing up and throwing shots. Backing up. He can land that 2, roll that hook over, and still back up. He's got the range and distance here. Here, both fighters are pretty spent. Usyk is really tired as well. Joshua leaning on him. Joshua's tired. He's just walking forward, trying to land shots. And this is it, really. This was how the fight played out. Not much different than what a lot of people predicted, other than I thought he was going to knock him out. But hats off to Joshua. He stopped that by coming in with a good game plan, doing enough to that body to stop it from happening. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and we will come back later. Until then, we'll see you soon. Take care.